Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So the other week I wore a winged liner with a bright red lip. So I thought I would come on here and just demonstrate and show you guys exactly what I did and how I created the look. So I'm starting with MAC Soft Ochre paint pot to prime my eyes. I always prime my eyes first because I don't like making a mess of like foundation or anything. So like I was saying in my previous Jeffree Star video, this just helps me to keep my foundation looking flawless, and I just prefer doing my makeup this way. I do this on all my clients as well. So yeah, I also really like the P. Louise base, but I don't tend to use that one as much as this one because I do like a primer that really matches the undertone of my skin, so that's why I use this one. So once I have primed my eyes, I then do my brow highlight, and I use Vanilla Pigment from MAC. This is my absolute favourite. So in the last clip I made a funny face because I just hear noises all the time with having two dogs and stuff, but now I'm using my 228 Zoeva brush and MAC Dark Tan. I love this in my crease. It really opens up the eye, and yeah, it just makes my eyes look bigger and I love it so much. So once I have done that, I then go in with my Liquid Last from MAC. I do normally like the Inglot gel pots, but I have run out of that unfortunately, so this is the next best thing that I actually have upstairs in my bedroom. I am creating my wing using a 210 from MAC. I like a really tiny brush. I feel like with this I can get the most precise line and the strongest flick. Yeah, so I'm just drawing the line on my eyes first, on my lid, sorry, first, and then I do the other eye, and then I do the flicks. I feel like I do it this way just so I can see how even both sides are, but again, you can do your eyeliner whichever way you feel like you can do it the best. I quite like doing a voiceover, it's just something a bit different, isn't it? Something new for the channel. Stay a little bit longer. Sorry, didn't mean to, but I heard you cannot do it. So please stay. I know that we've been fighting. But can we just hold up and maybe say I'm trying to make things right? I don't know why I did what I did. Somehow I think that I lost my head. Don't know why. Don't know why. I realize when I'm with you, I wanna do what it takes to make you see. Make you see. So I forgot to mention as well that I always do my liner on the back of my hand and any of my gel products on the back of my hand, just because it heats it up and I feel like it just helps the product glide on a lot easier. So I do like a backwards triangle, so I do the bottom of the flick first and then I go back down and pull it back on itself, if that makes sense. Obviously the video shows it a lot better than how I am explaining it, But that is how I do my liner, and I do my liner on other people like that as well. So flick up and then pull back down in a backwards triangle, and when I do this, I tidy up the line on the lid as well, so it just makes it a bit easier for me to do it this way. What it takes to make you see, I have realized. These are my babies. I love them. So I have got here the Ole Henriksen Banana Bright Primer. I love using this. It does brighten the skin, but I like it because it feels tacky on the skin, so I feel like it helps keep my foundation on a bit longer. However, I don't feel like it smooths out the skin like I would like my skin to be smoothed out to. So I always pop on the MAC Matte Cream, which around my nose and on my cheeks, just because I feel like this really smooths everything out. So I do that one first, and then I do the matte cream afterwards. And then once I have done that, I use the Vanish foundation from Hourglass. This one is so nice, gives such a beautiful full coverage. However, I really don't like the smell of it. I guess when you use the foundation more than once, you get used to the smell, but this I just really don't like. And then I use the Glow Recipe face mist just to wet my beauty blender. Obviously, I am totally aware that my face is a little bit paler than the rest of my body, but then that's why we blend it down. then for my concealer, I am using the Fenty Concealer in shade 210 and 230. I like my under eyes to be quite bright and highlighted, so that's why I'm using a combination of the two. So I pop this underneath my eyes, on my chin, my nose and my forehead, and that's only in shade 210 where I put it on all the extra areas. But then I also use the Matchstick in shade Mocha. This I really like. It's just really warms up the skin nicely. I don't think it's too heavy, even though I'm going quite ham with it here. Didn't mean to put that much on. But then I use my beauty blender to blend everything all together, and that makes everything nice and seamless and not like I have a million lines down my face. So once I have blended everything in, I use Studio Fix Powder Plus in NC20, and I use I can't remember what brush this is, but it's from MAC. I just pat this underneath my eyes to set my concealer, as I really don't like creasy concealer. There's nothing worse than that. I set my forehead, bridge of the nose and my chin with this as well. Just because I like everything to be nice and matte, because obviously I'm an oily girl, so I need that extra bit of coverage, and this just really smooths out the skin as well. So yeah, I really love this product. And now I am using NC35, exactly the same powder, just to set the rest of my skin and make sure everything else is matte, looking flawless and full coverage. Give me that full beat every day. So I've just used Dark Tan Bronzer from MAC. I like this as well as on my skin as what I do in my crease. It is so nice. I do find them quite warm though, so I am going to try some new bronzers. Open to suggestions if anyone wants to give me some. I then use Melba from MAC just to make sure that everything, you know, like when you put your foundation on, everything is evened out, so you need the colour back in the skin, and that's what I use Melba for. I don't like a lot of blush, but Melba just gives a really nice subtle rosy colour to the skin. And now I am using the Fenty highlight in Hustle Baby and Mean Money. I don't really use Mean Money, I just use Hustle Baby. You guys know how much I love these highlighters. See how happy I just was then about this highlighter. But look at that glow. Unreal. So on the cheekbones, down the bridge of the nose, Cupid's bow, and I like a little bit on the chin as well. Just add the dimension back into the skin. Moving on to brows. Nothing is complete without brows, so I first brush my brows out with a clear brow gel. This one's from MAC, and then I use an angle brush and dip down from MAC, and I just start at the bottom and then draw the rest on. As you can see, my eyebrow hair is quite fair, so I darken my brows quite a little bit to match my hair colour, my natural hair colour. I've just added top and bottom mascara using the In Extreme from MAC. I'm now adding Prin from Peaches and Cream. Their pigments are amazing. If you've never used them, you need to use them, or you need to try them. They are so beautiful. And I like Prin because it just opens up the eyes more. You don't have to use it here, you can use it like on the eyes and on the body and stuff. But I like it. Love it. Just use Cherry from MAC, and now I'm using Uncensored from Fenty. As you can see, I love this. It's so beautiful, perfect red, and so comfortable to wear. Now I am popping on the Fenty Body Lover in Who Needs Clothes. Just spraying myself with Glow Recipe again, of course, because we love the watermelon. So here we go, here it is, the main event. Popping that all over my shoulders using the Fenty, the Morphe brush. I don't know what number it is, sorry guys. But this is the look that I wore the other day. So we are nearly done. So that is the final look, guys. I love it so much. Thank you for being here with me again today. And I can't wait to see you on the next one. Bye, guys.